Just a few decades ago, the gym and weightlifting was looked down upon as a place where stupid meatheads go to pick things up and put them down. But today, let's talk about why the times are changing and the gym is no longer for meatheads. The further technology advances, the further science advances and time goes on, the more we realize the benefits of actually staying active, and not only staying active, but also doing real strength training, whether that's calisthenics or training in the gym. But primarily, a lot of the focus is on weightlifting and exercise within gyms. And I think we all know this. If we haven't been living under a rock for the last couple of years, we've probably heard all of the new data of how good exercise and having decent muscle mass is for you. Within the top 5 predictors of how long you can live, being strong and having a high muscle mass, to a certain extent of course, is within that list. If you want more information, go to Meatheads' channel where he discusses this quite often, along with things such as your VO2 max. Nowadays, it's come to the point where people who work out will leave you behind. There's so many mental benefits, so many physical benefits of being in shape that if you refuse to stay at least in a decent body fat percentage, you will almost in a way be like a subhuman. So let's take one example of this. If you are in decent shape as a man, if you have good body fat, your testosterone is probably going to be at a healthier place, which then actually allows you to work harder, because one of the primary effects of testosterone is it makes hard work feel good and more rewarding. So if you are in better shape, you are actually more prone to working longer hours and becoming more successful. Would you not want this? Of course you would. So why don't we take the 1 hour that it takes during the day to maintain that good health and physical appearance? If you look even deeper into this, it's actually crazy how far the rabbit hole can go. You can get better dopamine signaling, which then also increases your motivation, your drive. And I think if you have better regulated dopamine, we all know that it's going to lead you to likely be more successful. But I'm not going to stray off too much with this. Looking at the landscape of exercise, there's more and more real world professionals, people in the medical field who are actually advising and prescribing exercise to people. As I mentioned earlier, look at the rise of people like Peter Attia, look at the rise of Andrew Huberman. There's a reason as to why they're so popular, and look at their lives. They all exercise, they all preach strength training, cardio, and I believe this is where the new generation is going to leave the old generation behind. With the rise of social media, there's been a very large cultural push and shift towards being more active. Now, you could argue that technology is keeping a lot of people behind and keeping them indoors and not that active, but I do believe that the older people of Gen Z are likely going to be far more active compared to the older generation of millennials. There just wasn't really that much information showing how amazing exercise is for you back in the day. One thing we also have to cover is that people in the gym are just like you. Don't be scared to go into the gym. Most people look, talk, and have the exact same goals as you. If you want to lose weight and you're going to the gym for that reason, there's likely 10 other people who have the exact same goals. And many people are scared of being judged when they go to exercise, when they go to the gym. They think that people are going to look at them and laugh. But look, I'm giving the honest truth. Over the past 5 years of exercising in various different gyms throughout various different parts of the world, I haven't seen a single person get bullied or made fun of in any type of gym environment. The closest thing to that I've seen is maybe some friendly banter between some teenagers who all came out to work together. I've never seen anyone bigger pick on anyone smaller, and this is only really stuff that you see on social media that's kind of brainwashing you into thinking that all these big bodybuilders, all these people that go in there and work out are mean. Most of them are the nicest people you'll ever meet, and as long as you're not doing something so blatantly stupid like destroying equipment, ruining other people's workouts, the worst thing that can happen to you is a trainer might come over to help you completely for free. And I promise no one is gonna think that's funny. It's not gonna be embarrassing. There's just genuine people there trying to help you with your goals. If you want to fast track any of this progress, press the first link in the description and join our free Skool group. I'll make it paid at 100 members, so if you join now, you get everything free for life. If I gave you anything of value, consider subscribing, and don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.